said day-to-day and this week's still a possibility. Would you say worst case is you miss only one game, like even if you don't play this week?
Worst case, I don't see if I don't play this week, Thursday I'm definitely playing. It's not like something that'll linger over past that. Yeah, so that's really the worst case scenario. Yeah.
Josh, sorry if you've already been asked, but what ended up happening? What were you feeling on Sunday?
Yeah, so I basically banged my knee, so I got a bone bruise on my knee, and I got a contusion in my thigh, right above the knee. So it's like two things kind of at once, and that's where a lot of the swelling is coming from and the stiffness. So like it's not necessarily a pain where like I can smack it right now. It don't really bother me. It's more so range of motion.
How nice was it to be back in practice today, knowing that the game Sunday, obviously the importance of it?
I mean, it's always good to be out there. I mean, it's weird watching. I mean, I've always been weird watching. That's why I know like when I'm done with football, I probably would never be around it because it's just hard. It's just hard to do for me. But just knowing that a lot of the players still come up to me and ask me, for encouragement or what do I see on certain plays or anything like that. It kind of keep me going. It is hard to watch, and you definitely want to always feel like you're getting some type of work in, that you progressively getting better. But yeah, watching is definitely the hardest thing to do.
What was your level of concern when the injury happened? Did you think that it would be worse than it was?
I definitely did, just because how swollen it got so fast, and how I honestly couldn't bend it, and I was like, it kind of freaked me out a little bit. But when I got the MRI and I found out actually what it was, and it kind of cleared my mind a little bit and changed my focus on really just getting healthy and getting the swelling out.
I would imagine as a running back, you've been through every injury possible. Yeah. Have you been through anything similar to this before that you've been able to experience?
So it happened on the second play, and I would say that, my rookie year actually playing here, first time ever playing in this stadium, first play of the game, Adrian Amos, highest paid safety at that time, came down, left side of the field, ran him over, fractured my growth plate in my shoulder, and I played the rest of the year basically with a fractured shoulder. I didn't practice basically the rest of the year. Saturdays, did walkthrough and played in the games on Sundays. That was probably the worst injury I've ever had playing football because you couldn't even sleep laying on your back. You couldn't do none of that. Like, you in a sling, the sling get uncomfortable. You can't really hold it down. That was probably the worst. Yeah.
Sunday would it be?
Second play of the game. Yeah.
You played a lot more snaps. What was the pain like on
It was progressively getting worse. Yeah, it was like I had a one run that even on the end zone, right? So not the first end zone carry, but the second. I could have outran the dude to the sideline, but it was one of those where I'm like, I didn't really trust my leg. I was kind of getting stiff. I was kind of hesitant. I'm kind of in my head, and I just like, all right, get vertical, and then I got tackled on the one instead of actually making a play. So yeah, that's something that I never want to do if I come into a game. If I feel like I'm thinking about it too much and it's not allowing me to be who I am, then I got to be realistic with myself.